Alrighty, welcome all you Throwback Thursday enthusiasts. I'm Teeaboo, and I am finally here for Macross, episode 22. It has been a minute, so I went and refreshed myself on the events of episode 21, our last episode, and found it full of shared melancholy, all sort of sparked by some missed communications. Let me pull up the drawing cam. Minmay reserved Hikaru a seat for her big debut movie. Something, Kung Fu something. Where she co-starred with the anti-violent Kung Fu action star. Also her cousin, Lin Kaifun. Feeling a bit left out after missing the memo that he had a seat reserved in the front row and that Minmay was actively thinking about him, which should have made him feel special, Hikaru, not feeling special, watched through the movie up until the point where there was a bit of a kiss between our familial acting duo, and found himself unable to continue watching. Stumbled outside right into the ass. Very, very lovely butt of Misalisa Hayase. And they bonded again. Alone together. We revealed, although it's been a little bit hinted at, that Misa's got some kind of feeling for Kaifun. Why, I don't know. But she says that he reminds her of her long-lost one that got away, Ryber, who we left back at Mars. We're really making the most of that bit of backstory, aren't we? I think that's pretty cool. So, our two characters wandered away together until they found themselves caught up in a transformation and big battle, and so separated not just from their love interests, but from their jobs and roles on the ship. These characters got to sit together and wonder at the experiences that they've shared and the relationships that they hope to maybe kind of pursue in the sort of confused way that we've been having these characters fumble over their feelings, which is very real and very human to me. Even as unreal and cartoonish and contrivey as it can be sometimes, like the snowball effect of last episode's events is all narrative conveniences stacking on top of each other, but even so, the characters' expressive, reactions to those experiences are really cool and really real. I can understand, especially in an older generation where this kind of stuff was a little bit more rare. We weren't so totally inundated with faux sincerity. The kind of sincerity of expression and emotion that we get from these characters, younger and older, it's really compelling. I could see why people might fall for the show, you know? But here, in the middle of a giant crowd of empty faces, Minmay looks out and doesn't find the one person she's looking for. And he does take off. We get some cute, almost flirtation between Hikaru and Misalisa. But more than that, it's like bonding and real friendship. I do kind of hope that they don't overly entangle themselves in triangular romantic circumstances. You feel me? Because there's a lot of... It's there, And there's a lot of potential for it. I considered, for doing this drawing for this episode, I considered trying to draw out a map of all of the interconnected relationships. Like we got the Bridge Bunnies, right? And Misa and Claudia, and then Fokker deceased, and then the Bridge Bunnies interconnect with the three big dudes, the three Zentradi, and then there's Max and Kakizaki deceased, and Fokker deceased, and Minmay and Kaifun and Misa Lisa connects over there, and Kakizaki connects to people, and Max maybe connects to Milia. I'm really kind of feeling that and hoping for it. But it's once I started thinking about it, I decided not to do that as my drawing for the day because I didn't know how to draw out the 5D chess board that is our interconnected romantic and general interpersonal and professional and also just survival relationships. It's a lot. It's a lot. It's complicated. It's not quite Gundam complicated, but that's a different kind of complicated because so much happens in every one of those episodes, and we've just been sort of chugging on this continuous build of our characters growing in their emotional landscape as individual characters and then battering against each other in interesting ways. It's a cool show. I'm looking forward to seeing what it does next. So, I'm going to post this up and we'll get going. That's good enough. So, upon seeing Minmay and Kaifun head into their hotel together, our characters got a kind of a weird impression about that, I think, and decided to go out and stay together and wander the streets at night. I don't know if we'll pick back up there. I'd kind of be excited too, but I kind of also hope that we don't. I don't know. I don't know what will come down next in episode 22 of Macross, but there's one way to find out. So let's go ahead and watch it and we'll see. I've got the episode up and ready to go. There'll be 2 versions, picture-in-picture in the description, timer on YouTube, beep beep timer to count you down. Let's go. And I do have a sweet treat. We've got a matcha boba. They've started making their straws out of plant starch. It's kind of cool. Will you love me today? I feel like some of our characters could use some love, like, now. Like, all the time. Xiao Pai Long, that's what it was called. Big hit. So big explosions. Oh. And also dank superpowers. the Miclones, they can jump super high. He's gonna be such a fan. Ridiculous. This is awesome. Oh. Fighting giants too. Oh, reaction weaponry. The great power. Oh, oh. Even though it was an accident, they don't know. Oh, good, yeah. Love concert. Okay. That sounds like we could do some blendy stuff. I love this so much. I love this so much. I want a real Min May. He's got more songs. Oh. There. What? I thought there was just one song. It's a medium? Fun. It spreads. The virus is spreading. We got 'em, boys. Oh, shit. Oh, my God. It spreads. That's a really nicely painted pickle ship. Why was that one all different? Oh, hi, buddy. He's still alive. I actually thought he died. Ah, not the person you want to find out about this. Oh! Huh? They remember love. They want to surrender to live on the Macross? Oh my god, and now he's a holy crusader too. Every time. Oh. I wonder who they could get. Yeah. Like, narratively. I don't know who it would be. Dangerous. Oh. So he comes down that way. Okay. So we've got this grassroots thing building up. Oh my god. Scramble. We're gonna murder those people. I don't want to attack the Macross. There's a cutie patootie on board. Hmm. This could go wild. Oh. Yada! Funk. Ah, shabby. Huh? We just do it. Oh my god. Yeah. Take me to the promised land. Oh my god. No, no. Uh-oh. He doesn't wanna. He doesn't wanna. executed. Come on, take a ticket. I'll do it for the Min-May doll. Let's go. Let's go. This guy was not a character before today, and now he's a fucking character. For real. This is awesome. What is it Christmas? What's going on? The bells. Oof. Why are we even here? Just to suffer? Maybe an answer will come and find you. Oh, clonk, clonk. I feel you, bro. Weep, weep, weep. Oh. Musica. Was hoping for the alarms to sound. Does that feel good or bad? It's gorgeous. I love the color. Min-May. Just dreaming of Min-May. Oh, poor Hikaru. You love me. Oh, that's what I'll live for. Okay. Okay, man. What did we just transition to? Min-May concert. It was Love concert. Oh, she's all Santed out. I guess not Santa. Well, no, it still feels Santa-ish. It's like she's wearing a Santa hat. That's cute. That's very cute. It's just a Santa hat. uh. Uh. I wish that the art reflected what he said. Unfortunate. Okay. So everybody is joined by listening to this. And interruption. It sure would be. Oh, shit. Finally gonna hit. Yeah. All the men going off to war. Oh, that's potent. Will she miss the monitor because she's daydreaming? Hmm. Oh, what are you staring at? Ryber? Nope, Kaifun. Fucking fuck. I mean, it's still cute. I just hate it. Oh. Oh. There we go. What is this look from Kaifun? And this sort of minory music. This is spooky. I don't like this. Stop it. No. No. Ew. Alright, here we go. It's the big day. The big betrayal. Okay. To capture one? Hmm. Hmm. Okay. The same spies who were gonna flip-flop now. Wow. They gotta mini pilot this thing. Oh my god. Squad, squad, squad! Nobody noticed. That just shows how many of them die all the time. Like 40 people just go missing. Hmm. Okay. Here we go, Global. Captain on deck. Weep whoop. Still a threat. Mm. Nice. Still, that symphony really pulling its weight. They're acting weird. Oh, and he's got his mission. Ugh. This is gonna be wild. Because a whole bunch of them don't want to fight. They're gonna be really weird. Gotta take down Cropshire, right? Oh, man. They are trying to get them to hit him. Huh. This is smart. It's a cool development. But it's coming at such a weird time. Oh my god, the sense of space every time. Yeah. Wow. Let's go. We're gonna take that bait. We have to do it. Yep. Alright, here we go. Yes, sir. Yes, perfect. Chance. Yeah. You know. Oh, it's still going. That means we could do the crossover thing. Very exciting. Oh, we're gonna transform too. Alright, real heroics. Oh, keep singing. Hold us together. Oh. Oh. That's interesting. Kaifun is insisting that the show must go on. Sing for me. Sing. Little phantom. The war singer. Come on, sing us through the battle. Oh. Oh. Whee! Ah, we can do it. We can overcome this war. Will they overhear it? Or something? This was the first good thing that Kaifun has done. Fuck off. I don't trust you, bro. Also, she seems really uncomfortable with this. Maybe that's just the art. Punch him! Punch him! We have one option. Alright. Bait taken. Feels real good, but it feels real weird, like... Bow, bow. Ka-thunk. Ka-chunk. Kablam. It's pretty sick. What are those? Oh, those are the... Yeah, okay. Oh, that didn't work. And they are storming us back. We really should have had the full missile barrage set up. Alright, incoming Myclone Zentradi on board. Hi! Excuse us. Oh, it went bad. Oh, they're turning. But they're not going to turn on their friends. Oh my god. Ah, that's awesome. Just cut to Hoth. Holy shit. Our beautiful city, a war zone. Sing on, Min-Mei. Oh, and space is going crazy. The what? Shit. Alright, he's on the chase. Will he make it in? Yep. Thanks, guys. Thanks, door guys. Fucking door guys. This is the craziest thing that's happened. This is cool. Oh. Whoa! Who with the fires blazing? Are those the pods with our friends in them? They pop out just dancing? Ow. What have we done? Y'all fucking suck. What are you doing? Oh, okay. Just knock you over. Why didn't they fight me? Oh, there's Max going off. So sick. So insane. Oh! Oh! Our chance! Yes! Come on! Why did you cut away from that? Yeah, well, that dress is doing work. Hey, buddy. Oh. All right. Running to save Min-Mei. No way! No! I don't have the next one downloaded. We get cliffhanged here. Fucking balls. We get cliffhanged here. I'm so sorry, but I fully don't have the next one downloaded. Oh my god, this episode kicks into gear, folks. Finally, the full top brass of the Zentradi see everything. The spread of information amongst the Zentradi soldiers comes to a fever pitch, and they make a crazy decision to betray not just, like, the war effort, but it's like their whole species. It's their whole identity as a group, all in order because a cute girl sings. It's amazing. I love it. I fucking love it. I love the way that this scene is so, like, it's so potent. You can really feel how much it's Badolza, right? You can feel how threatened he is by this. It's something about the framing of it on this big screen. Once we get this frame, it's not like he's watching it on a screen. It's like he's in a vision, right? It's like he's there floating above it, feeling this coming towards him. And it's like, oh, we gotta make some moves. We gotta attack them. We gotta collect one and see what they really are. And so that's where we go with it. Everyone, all of them are convinced. I love that he's like, there's more than one song. Yeah, man. It's like a whole world that you haven't been introduced to. And our guy, Kamujin Krabshera, survives in just the perfect way to bring a real threat to bear. I'll bet that he's going to pop up right near Min-Mei for some kind of finality, some kind of climactic showdown. I could see that. He's exactly the wrong person to find out about this. But he doesn't end up caring because he gets the orders that he wants anyway. Every time that we see the shattered bubble thing, it cracks me the fuck up. Every single time. The orders are fascinating, and the group's decisions are fascinating. Dreaming of Shammy, dreaming of all the things, and then the hammer drops, right? The shoe falls. It's right there. It's like, we really want to be there and more of this, and then we get the order to go and destroy it, and it's instantly obviously apparent to them, right? It's been kind of on the fringes so far. It's been like, yeah, we're doing the fighting thing, and yeah, they got some cool stuff, but finally it's right there. It's, if we destroy them, there's no more of this. I don't want that. And so it becomes a dramatic change. Our executions are on the line. Fine, let's do it. And we got a character, Toraki Kajide, who was not a character, and suddenly he's a character, and I want to, like, ship him with one of the people on board, you know? I want this guy to, having overcome his fears, to be a part of our cast now. He's got the hair color for it, so, and the facial features, kind of unique. I love that. I think it's great. The music throughout this episode and the way that it's used, I think, is really effective. Both the Min-Mei songs, which come and have a plot element to them, but also this portion here, I was wondering whether it was Christmassy, and I think because of Min-May's costume, it kind of is meant to be. But it also produces this like slow, jazzy, sort of melancholy feeling. You know, we can't take our characters and have them walk around a snowy park with Christmas lights because it doesn't exist. We're on board a ship, you know? And we could make something like that happen, but instead we do it with a bunch of musical cues. And Hikaru wonders at his existence and comes eventually upon seeing this really lovely poster of Min-May for a concert. He leans up against it and decides, that's what I'll live for. Kind of like he did before, deciding to become a soldier for her in some real sense. But now it's much more conscious and much more specific and much more hopeless, much more empty. It's like he's resigned himself and pigeonholed himself into only having this to live for. And nothing else is really gonna do it for him, you know? So then if this falls through, you're just fucked? I think that's probably a mistake psychologically, to take a not so sure thing and make it your rock and anchor, you know? That's one of those building your houses on sand kind of moments for your internal psychology. I think people sometimes have a tendency to do this, to attach themselves to a relationship or a role, in this case Hikaru, a role as protector, and to really like strongly identify with that to the point that you lose any sense of a fluid self. Because I think, for me, from my perspective, one of the ways to be is to be a fluid self, capable of being like water, of flowing between states, of wearing multiple hats, of taking on different roles. And there's a stability to that, because if one of your roles falls apart for some reason, you're not able to do that anymore. There's still something to you. There's stuff there, right? It's like if your whole identity is athletics and there's nothing else to you, and then you tear your Achilles tendon, you're fucked. And this happens to a lot of people, you know? If you put all of your eggs in one basket, they can all fall through. And especially if you put them all in the basket of some other person, especially if it's not, like, really solid, because we've never had a solid conversation with Min-May that's like, hey, so what are we to each other? You know, any kind of laying it out on the line or anything like that. So to live for this person who you're just totally uncertain about, it's very teenagey. It's very angst-filled, but it's dangerous, I think, internally, to put that much pressure on yourself in some sense. It does produce an immense internal narrative tension for Ichijo that comes into focus at the end of the episode, as he's rushing to save Min-May, rushing to the concert just to make sure that she's okay. And we've arranged the story such that her general normal protectors are not going to be capable of doing that in this moment, like Kaifun gets injured. So he's rushing there, and it's like, it's not just the tension of the need to save this character that's important to the show. It's that our character, our Hikaru, has said, my life is entirely dedicated to this one task, and now he's rushing toward that task. And that's potent, even if it's kind of sucky. And it's kind of sucky. It's building off of that same melancholy. And there's something sad and hopeless about this moment of hopeful revelation that he has, as cute as it is, and as much as it gives him the fire, right? It's like, oh, that's what I could latch on to. I'll hold on to that and I'll be okay. It's like, that's not how you get to okay, man. That's not the way. That's not quite it. But it is, again, like I said in the intro, such a very human thing to do. And that's pretty powerful. Cut to concert. And our setup begins. I love her outfit. I don't love Kaifun's stare. It's really weird. I love everybody listening to this. And I love that we get to tap into the characters. And it even echoes beyond that, because Minmay singing, causing an effect on people is so deeply central to the episode's themes. It's what's going on throughout the beginning of the Zentradi being affected by it. And then Hikaru is affected by it, and then all the bridge bunnies are affected by it, and specifically are strongly emotionally, like, potent character. You know, Shami's cool, but we haven't gotten too deep into her backstory. She doesn't have strong relationships with people, you know? Claudia does. And so we can really pull on that. And this off-screen relationship that mostly happened in the past between her and Fokker gets more weight and more resonance to it. And we do, in backstory flashback, get to walk through a snowy landscape together, carrying baguettes and being so deeply in love. And our girls get to watch. And then see that that Misa Lisa is also pining for someone. And I find this moment maybe my favorite in the episode, even if I don't know exactly how to read it. When Misa Lisa hugs herself and sort of shakes her head, Claudia's eyes go wide and then soften. And it's like, it's the first moment that she's been able to process in any way. And the thing that lets her do that is seeing someone else in their own struggle. You know what I mean? So, if our idea is that Minmay's music connects people, enables them to feel things, and feel like they're more than alone, then what our show has done is step by step demonstrated that really occurring, right? Minmay changes the lives of a bunch of soldier boys. Minmay gives hope to Hikaru. Minmay causes Claudia and Misa Lisa to break through and experience emotions that they weren't able to fully grapple with. And then specifically and explicitly, Minmay singing as this one thing, reflecting off of both of them, causes them to be able to look at each other and vibe with each other. Not just individually with the music. And that's... ooh, we're getting to the root of something really spicy potent there, you know? Something really spicy potent there. Because this comes to the root of what I'm doing right now, okay? You and me, we just watched this episode of anime together, right? And it reflects off of me, and it reflects off of you, and then, because I get to speak about it a bunch, we get to experience it together a little bit, and even if it's one-sided, just in you seeing someone else feel things because of this third element that you're sharing with them, you can vibe off of those feelings or get juxtaposition and intriguing differences between the way that you responded to it and the way that I responded to it. But at the end of the episode, the end of the experience, you and I actually end up feeling like we're more connected. The same thing happens if you go to a concert. Especially if the people running the concert, if the artists have a flair for getting audiences involved, bringing the tension up and getting everybody moving together, or even better, getting everybody singing together, speaking together, chanting together, call and response, any of those things. Suddenly there's this release of chemicals inside of everyone, and you feel like the people who are around you are like community, are like tribe, and it's again because you're sharing in this experience. But you're not just having these individual experiences that are shared with the artist, you're sharing together between yourselves. The fact that you're experiencing something together is such a rarity. It's like the rarest thing in our world, because we are so individual and isolated and separate. No matter how connected or how social you are, you're you're never able to mind meld like Vulcan style, full brain fuck with somebody else. You just can't do it. It doesn't work. But you can share an experience together. And in those moments, as you're resonating to the same notes and bouncing to the same beats and screaming out the same lyrics, you feel like you're one. And in those moments, you really are. So there's some stuff going on here, and I'm a fan of it. I'm a fan of the ideas that are presented as this lovely concert goes on. L-O-V-E, lovely Min-May. I don't know, man. Kaifood, why you creepy? Why you gotta be all creepy, bro? So we get to see behind the scenes of the attack and behind the scenes of the eventual betrayal. And then, in a rush, it all collapses. They're acting weird. And suddenly, bam, it's just... Every time we get these big space circumstances, there are a couple of really stellar ones throughout our battle scene. And they're just so cool, but now we get to something that we've really never seen. The Daedalus attack is incoming. The concert falls apart. Kaifun sees it, rushes on stage, and insists that Min-May keep singing. I think that Min-May's voice actress does a huge, immense job of sounding terrified and yet pushing through it. It's a little cruel, but I see what he's doing. Singing must not be defeated by weapons of destruction. Louder! Louder! And we kick it in. It's a little off, with a sort of unreadable smile. He's pleased as the people begin to clap along and Min-May jams out. So the song goes on as death descends. Big instant Daedalus attack, and it's just what they wanted. The destroyed squad gets absolutely wiped, and then we get boarded. Should have done the big missiles thing. And suddenly, I mean, it's just like cut to hell on board the Macross. This is the first time we've had real battle on board in civilian spaces, and it's crazy. But one gets to a phone. I love this as an element. I think it's great. We've been boarded? Yeah, we've been boarded. And suddenly it's just the March of the Machines. It's like War of the Worlds or Star Wars out here. And it's just... chaos. Explosion. Absolute insanity. Have we used that exact same cut before? I feel like we've used that exact same frame of the same cell of that thing exploding. Maybe it was on top of the ship and just very similar. And then we snap from chaos inside to chaos outside. I think that's one of the... one sec. This is 1 second. Let's just... Hold up. Just from this big... This one right here. Cut to outside. Shit. And then the news drops. Home has been invaded. Min-May is in danger, and so is Kaifun. Get back there now. Kravshera lands. Please save him, Ichijo. And some fucking battle pods, while he insists that she sings, fire upon their concert, knock the light down, clonking him real good, and then find themselves distraught and dismayed by their own actions. They look around having like instant PTSD as they see people and signs and fire, you know, all the stuff that they live for usually. And then put up no fight. somehow something is different. Oh my god, and Millie is right there. Me, Max is right there, and they could do it. You know, it'd be really good. Always the entertainer, huh? I I think this is so great because this is what Kaifun was trying to get her to do. You be the entertainer so that the humans can survive, right? So that they can hold out. And now, with him in danger and wounded, she goes into entertainer mode, being the clown, being funny, trying to get a rise out of him, and it works. I wonder if Kaifun will die here. Her eyes go so black. It's such a weird choice in the art. I don't know if she noticed something really seriously up. This was a banger of an episode. And I'm gonna cliffhang it. I'm only doing Macross today. I'm not doing Gundam, because Gundam is one ahead and Macross is one behind, and I've been so chaotic and fucked on scheduling all over. I just want to go slow. So, we will leave this episode of Macross in the most cliffhangy fucky state, and I'm so sorry for that. But I will do my absolute utmost to be back here solidly next week for the next one to see how this rush toward his life's mission, I guess, works out for Hikaru. And how the whole insane chaos of a bunch of Zentradi soldiers switching sides will affect the story as we go forward. How very interesting. Thanks so much for joining me. I'll see you next week for more Macross. Much love. Peace.